right. Shalom, Shalom, Akiyam. These are brothers from GMS Charlotte. And before we get started, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakal.
Double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone, we rule well, which taught us this truth. Blessed to say, take you to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth around the four winds of the earth and all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
And yeah, man, you know, pretty much we is out here in the open forum, man. You know, we're going to bring out a few scriptures, man, you know. But this is the first scripture. This is 1 John 2:15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So yeah, man, you don't want to be getting all conformed to the world of Esau, man, because that's the current world that we're living in right now, man. We're in the rulership, we're in the society of the so-called white man, okay? And we're not supposed to love this world, man, because everything that this world has to offer is contradictory, well, contradiction, well, you know, however you say it, man, to the scriptures, man. It's contrary to the scriptures, man, you know. Everything that the so-called white man comes out with, man, is pretty much against the Bible, man. Okay, the Lord says don't eat pork, don't be a homosexual, okay, and carry yourself a certain way. But in the world of Esau, it's okay to be a homosexual. It's okay to eat pork, crab, lobster, shrimp, you know, all these abominable foods. It's okay to act like a complete demon. It's okay to have your women ruling over you and things like that, man. Okay, so that's why we don't want to conform ourselves to this world, man. Okay, got brothers.
Really, this world is gonna lead together.
God,
you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we know that like, the missiles and the nuclear fire is on the way. So if you're conforming to this world and doing things that Yahweh Shai say don't do, man, he's going to destroy you, man. Especially starting at the house of Israel. You know, he said all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. And you got a lot of Israel, you know, wicked ass jakes out here, you know what I'm saying? They conform to the world. They love this world.
That's right. That's right, man.
Yeah, precept.
Yeah, bring it out.
This book of James, chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh. So if you love this world, man, hey, basically you hate Yahweh Shai, man. Exactly. Because like the brother was going into, you know what I'm saying, everything of this world is wicked, man. You know, this world promotes sex changes, homosexuality, bestiality, pride of people. Most I say what pride goes for destruction, you know what I mean? So
God,
at the end of the day, man, the Most High, he's about to do away with this world.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna continue reading because that goes exactly what the point the brother was bringing out, man. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world, man. So pretty much, man, you're pretty much saying that you don't love the Father, man. You don't love Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, if you're trying to indulge in all these wicked acts that this world has to offer, man, you're showing that you hate Yahweh Shai, man. And the Lord is going to destroy everybody who is against him, man.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So you know, the way you make your body a living sacrifice, man. Once you know Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, give you this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you're an Israelite, man. The first thing you're supposed to do is, man, is go out and preach and teach, put up videos, and anything can happen to us, in the truth, man, because we got, like the brother going into, majority of the people of the world, man, they hate the truth, man, so they gonna hate the messages, man, and, that's why they trying to prosecute brothers, that's why they trying to, flag brother videos, man, calling us a terrorist group, a hate group, man, so you got to make your body a living sacrifice, which is our reasonable service, because this is supposed to be the main thing, that the number one thing that you're an Israelite, man, you're supposed to be doing, man, claiming the words of Yahweh Shai and pulling down the strongholds of this wicked place, man. I'm going to continue on. Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So once you understand the truth, man, you're not supposed to be of this world, man. You're supposed to be transformed of your mind, meaning getting back into the understanding of the law, statute, commandments, man, or what the Yahweh Shai require for us to do, man, in righteousness, man. Leave off this wicked world, man, which is going to lead to damnation, man, because Yahweh Shai is going to destroy this place by thermonuclear fire, man, for all the wickedness that is promoted, man. That ye may prove that that is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. Because that's what we want, man. We want to prove to Yahweh Shai that the goodness that, he set up upon us, man. We want to push it out there so we can be delivered, man.
That's
And
right.
like I say, man, this world is about to be destroyed, man.
That's right. I got one. That's right.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and 4. It says, no man that warreth entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. Because if you call yourself, being a man of the Lord, man, you shouldn't be, indulging yourself, in this world like fully, man. The scripture tell you, we use the world but don't abuse it. So, we still gotta do our daily necessities and activities such as work, deal with your family and so on, man. But that shouldn't be taking up your whole time as far as, hindering you from pushing this word, man, because like the brother just said, man, this is our reasonable service to you. How about Shemi Awashai is to push this word, man. So you shouldn't entangle yourself with the affairs of this life, man, because the affairs of this life is temporal, man. All the accolades that you strive to get, as far as your money, your awards, your prestige, or status in this place, man. It's all vain because it's all gonna pass away, man. But I get one more scripture. 2 Peter, man, because at the end of the day, man, you gotta conform your mind to this word, man, because if you let this world, overtake you, man, you gonna end up getting the word choked out of you, man. This is 2 Peter 3 and 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burnt up. It's like the brother was just going into, man. All right, so you trying to strive for things of this world, man. It's all vain because this world is destined for fire, man. It's like this world is destined for fire. So everything that you try to have in this world is gonna get burnt up, man. So we're looking for the new world, which is the kingdom of Israel, man. God. Verse 11 says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? And we know that word conversation goes into conduct, man. So knowing that this world is going to pass away, knowing that this world is going to go up in fire, what manner of holy conduct shall you be in, man? Shall you be intertwined with the world, or shall you be in the spirit and pushing this word, man? That's the options that the Lord gives you. And if you choose the latter, you're going to get burnt up along with this place, man.
Exactly. Got a precept. This is John 17 and 9. This is Yahushua speaking. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are in thou. But then, continue on. And all of mine are thine, and then are mine, and I am glorified in them. God. Basically, man, he talking about the 144,000, man. And also, he said, I pray for them and not the world. He's not praying for this world, man. He coming to destroy this world, man.
That's right.
So y'all better get down with the program, man.
That's right, bro.
So what else? I'm gonna skip down to 16. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. So basically, man, he don't give two fucks about this world, man. Now, so he only care about Israel, even though he still care about 2/3 though. Even though they're gonna be destroyed, but he's still there for them. They're gonna be brought back in the kingdom.
That's right.
But as of right now, man, he don't care about this world, man.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
With the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. So Yahweh Shemi Awashai, you know what I'm saying? They're saying destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. And we understand in this world, there's a lot of people that dwell in this world. Okay, and the Most High, he's saying destruction is coming to this world, showing you that the Most High, he only deal with the world of Israel, you know, cutting that John 3:16, you know what I'm saying? But the scriptures say, woe be unto the world, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord said he pray for them, he don't pray for the world, you get what I'm saying? So that world in John 3:16, we understand that it was talking about the nation of Israel. That's right. You get what I'm saying? But as far as woe be unto the world, he actually talking about this whole world, man. You know, the people that dwell therein, because this world right here is very, very wicked. And it's got to be put down, man.
Right. The kingdom, he's talking about the kingdom of Esau, man. Because the scriptures tell you that the earth abideth forever, man. So when we talk about the end of the world, it's not talking about the whole earth itself, man. It's talking about the rulership that's in the policy right now, which is the so-called white man's kingdom. Okay?
Exactly.
This is on 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But the times and the season, brethren, had no need that I write unto you, for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
So, the day of the Lord, man, is going to come as a thief in the night, meaning, unexpected to the people of this world, man. Even though we got to, have the prophets out here on the highways and byways warning the people, but still they're not taking heed because it's not for them. And when the Lord finally bring the judgment and bring His wrath unexpected upon these people, man, He's gonna catch them off guard, man.
That's right. Yeah.
Verse 3: For when they shall say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction come upon them, as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
You got majority of these Israelite camps saying, peace and safety, man. Not talking about the destruction of America. They're seeing that, Trump and Kim Jong-un having a little peace talk and all that. And so now these people seeing that, man, they sitting basically settling, man. Not living comfortable and not worrying about things that that's pertaining to World War III, man. They're thinking everything dying down. But the Lord said when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come, man. They're gonna catch you unexpected, man. Because people thinking, like I said, going into Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump saying America, North Korea got close ties now that they ain't really enemies no more. But that's just smoke and mirrors, man. That the Lord, because the Lord still is going to destroy this place, man.
That's right.
Verse 4: But ye brethren are not in darkness, that they should overtake you as a thief.
Because the brothers in this wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the truth, man. Mainly the brothers at Great Millstone and those that in the stead of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We're not in the on the mindset, mind frame of darkness, man. Because Yahushua is the light, man. So we having the truth. We are walking into the fact that we know what's going on, man. We know about World War III that's going to take place. The martial law, the famine, lack of food and water, man. All type of disasters that Yahweh Shem Yahushua about to bring to this place, man. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness. Because you got 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all the one that's in darkness, man. Which is that world, man, that lustful world, that wicked world that Yahweh Shem Yahushua about to destroy, man. Cause so brothers like us, man, that hopefully we be part of the elect, man. We the children of light, man. And the Lord says, since we have this light, man, we supposed to let our light shine, man.
That's right.
Bringing out the truth and warning these people whether they hear or forbid, man.
That's right.
Verse 6: Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So especially in the times that we in now, man, we're supposed to be in the mindset of being sober, man. Not to be drunk off these false, these philosophies, man. Caring about the ways of this world, man. Thinking that America will continue going on. You're supposed to be sober, man. We're supposed to be watching and praying for the return of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that He deliver us out of this destruction that He's about to bring, man.
That's right. That's right.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Talking about your spirits, arise ye and depart, man. Basically, the spiritual mindset, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this place is gonna lead you to certain destruction. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, man. People, especially Israel, they're indulging in like the wickedness that Yahweh Shem Yahushua don't want us to do. But at the same time, they're doing the wickedness, but they're not trying to arise their mind from the ways of America. Because really, America, man, it got like a deep, dark cloud, man. And really, this place is wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, 2 men and 2 women, man, you ain't supposed to be together. You ain't supposed to be having sex with animals and shit. That's why the scriptures say, arise from this place, man. Come into the truth knowledge and understanding Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
This world is polluted, like I said, man. Everything about this junk, everything about this bullshit ass kingdom, man, is polluted, man. Going from the food to the people to the water, to the air. Everything is messed up, man. So where if you fully indulging in this world, man, it's gonna physically kill you, man.
That's right.
And then the Lord is gonna kill you, man. So you in a freaking trick bag, pretty much, man. That's why the scriptures tell you that America is the valley of the shadow of death, man. Everything about this place is death, man. You know?
America is bitter, so
Exactly.
bitter. I got a quick precept, man. It's going on with the brothers going into, man. This is St. John chapter 3, verse 19. And this is the condemnation that light has come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light. And that's going in on these 2/3 camps with the wickedness they doing right now, trying to uphold this world and society, and going on with these 2/3 niggas out here in this world doing, man. They love this world, man. Well, like the scriptures say, the condemnation where the light has come into the world, man. This is wisdom, knowledge, understanding the scriptures of the Heavenly Father. Let me keep going. Because their deeds are evil. Because their deeds are evil, man. That's why Jake's doing all these damn award shows, damn videos, and all this madness is coming to this truth. But the Most High said, just go out here and preach, man. Just go out here and teach the word, man. He didn't say put all these damn facades and shit into the gospel, man. He said go out here and teach, go on the highways and byways and bid them to the marriage, man. Bid them to the marriage with what? These scriptures, man. That's right. Let me keep going. Verse 20. For everyone that do evil hateth the light, neither come to the light, lest his deeds shall be reproved. That's why Jake don't want to be reproved, man. That's why they don't want to be reproved by the elders and apostles and knock him on down, man. Why? Because their deeds are evil, man. They know they're doing mischief behind the scenes, man. They know they're deceiving the people, man. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, man. Making all types of mockery with the word, making rap videos and all this just madness,
making
man.
videos
with
about,
guns.
with guns. That's
Yeah,
the spirit.
this is
Exactly.
madness.
Exactly.
This is madness, man. You don't supposed to be doing nothing like that. All you're supposed to do is teach, man. It's the last verse right here. But he that do truth come to the light, that his deeds may be manifest, that they are worth wrath in Yahweh. Yeah, man, if you doing truth, man, your deeds are going to manifest, man. The Most High is going to increase you with more wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. He's going to increase you with spiritual blessings. He's going to increase you on things that you've been seeking for, man. Not the ways of the world, man. Like I was talking to the brother earlier today, man. When you coming out of the world, man, it's going to be less. You're going to get less increase with worldly things and more increase with spiritual things, and that's a blessing, man. That's what the men of the Lord are seeking for, man.
This is Amos 5:10. It says, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. That's like, we going into, man. Hey, we're not for this world, man. We hate everything about this kingdom. That's why the scripture, Micah 2:10 told us, hey, arise and depart, this is not our rest, man. We know everything about this world is stupid. So if you choose to uphold this world, man, you crazy, man. But the scripture is telling us that they hate them that rebuke them at the gate, man, because this world is darkness, like the brother just brought up the scripture he just brought out, man. This world is darkness, man, and we're the light that's brought into the world, man. So for us to bring out the truth, man, we're hated. Like Galatians tell you, hey, am I therefore your enemy? Because I tell you the truth, man. And that, for this case, yes, we are the world's enemy, man. We come in the spirit of Yahweh Shah. The world hated Yahweh Shah, man. So we're going to be hated because we're in the spirit of Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, if I can say, man, like the brother was saying, if you with Yahweh Shah, you hate this world, man. Yahweh Shah don't like this place, man. And I got a quick precept. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Not where and who is he? Based it, man. What it's talking about, man. In this world, they got on images of Yahweh Shah, with Caesar Borgia, or however you want to pronounce his name. That's going off. They're wicked. They're serving how the world knows him as Jesus Christ.
Right. They basically took away the true image of Yahweh Shah.
Had a covering cast.
Yeah, they basically took away the true image of Yahweh Shah and pretty much put their pale, crusty ass faces on it and tried to say that they were the Lord, man. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, you got it.
When they tried to say that, Yahweh Shah was pretty much a so-called white man named Jesus Christ, man. Right. And that's not the true image, man, nor the true name, man.
Showing you that, like the brother said, man, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. The devil, who is the so-called white man that's on the earth, he's not a red man that's under the sea, under the freaking earth, poke you with a red stick while you burn the fire, man. Right. The devil is the so-called white man who is Esau, Edom in the Bible, man. All the word devil means is Diablo, which means deceiver. He's a liar, man.
right.
He's a fucking liar, and everything he does is a lie, man. He's put the whole world in this illusion because he's covered the world in lies, man. So showing you that he's able to do this because the Lord gave him dominion over the earth for a moment, man.
That's right. And on top of that is being deception, man.
Exactly.
That image of Cesare Borgia being the Lord, man.
Exactly.
Okay, Yahushua is the main judge, man. You know, and that proving that the so-called white man is Esau, man, because no other nation done that, man. You got a lot of these, you know, these people out here that supposed to be in the scriptures, man, saying that Esau go back to the Arabs, Japheth, man. But ain't no other nation put their image up as being the Lord chosen people.
Exactly.
Not the Arabs,
Exactly.
the Africans,
Exactly.
you know, the East Indies, Chinese. No, man, the only nation, wicked nation that did that is the so-called white man, the white race, man, the Edomites, man. Which are the true biblical Edomites.
I got a precept, man. This is Proverbs 29 and verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increase. Just like the brother was going into, man. When the wicked was multiplied, man, it started around with the Greek Empire, man. When they started transgression of wickedness across the whole world, the known world back then, man. And it started increasing, man. Evils increased, man. When it was Alexander the Greek died, Alexander the Greek, when he died, when his 4 generals rose up into power, wickedness just started polluting the whole world, man. And that's what you see around this. The whole vibe of Esau is going out the whole world, man. Because they ruling right now. This is their Edomite hegemony, man. This is their rulership. This is their dominions, man. That's why the people is under their vibration. Like they say, man, you can tell who's ruling when you look at the dollar bill, man. Exactly. When you look at the currency of the world system and the international monetary funds, it's around the whole world, man. Yep. So that's who's telling you that when he reads Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, man. Why? Because they're ruling the world. They're ruling their own world.
Hey, what's the saying they say? He that rules the gold makes the rules.
He that has the gold rules or something of that nature, man.
But Rockefeller basically said, man, I rather had control of the money. I care less who makes the laws, man.
Exactly.
Because if he has control of the money, he's really
the laws.
Exactly, man. He's setting up the political systems. He's setting up the geopolitical systems, man. The powers that be, man. He's setting it all up, man. And they've been doing it for generations. That's how you know they're reincarnations in the scriptures, man. Because they even the Rockefellers, they even mentioned that, man. Because they know there's gonna come back in that light when they see their so-called their goals be fulfilled, their new world order, man.
This all started all the way back with Meyer Emshel Bauer, who changed his name to Rothschild.
Yeah.
Because his name before meant peasant, man. So he turned his name into Rothschild, which means red shield. He didn't want to have that slave-like name, man.
Right. Exactly. Well, also prove that Esau, the so-called white race, ruled the earth, man. Because you have almost damn near every continent named after these so-called white people, man.
Exactly.
You know, from America, you know, Asia, Africa. You know, even though Europe was named after a so-called, you know, black woman, but still the so-called white man ruled Europe today, man. Proof that, you know.
Oh, you're good. I was gonna say, cause like even here, like in Egypt, certain was it Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh or one of them. There's certain states and cities that's named after capitals of Edom, man.
Yeah, Memphis goes back to Egypt because Egypt is really named after the Greeks. Yeah, the Ptolemy Empire, man, which was the Greeks. So at the same time, that's them all over. That's the Edomites, man. That's
they
the
put their
Edomites.
imprint on everything in this world, man, showing you they have the power of the world right now.
Yep.
So if you're knowing this, why the hell would you want to indulge yourself in this world fully, man? You know, get your daily bread and get out, man. We're in the matrix, man. You know?
Exactly. What the brother just said, get your daily bread and get out, man. Because when you go to daily bread, when you go into the Leviticus and the dietary laws, man, this dietary go back to what? The way of living, man. This is the way of living. When you look up diet in the Latin, it goes back to the way of living. This is the way of living. The scriptures, man. This is how you're supposed to be conducting yourself in the society, man. Not the ways of this world, man. The ways of the world got what? Obesity, transhumanism, homosexuality, pedophilia, all bestiality. This world is wicked, man. But if you come back to the scriptures, man, the way of life, the true diet, man, you better off, man. Look how the men of the Lord, how we conduct ourselves, man.
we better off, man. We forsake this world, man, because this world, the ways this world is evil, man. It's killing our people, man, and it was killing us at one point, man. Because we was all in this indulged in this world, smoking, drinking, running after other men's women, man, trying to listen to these rap songs, all this madness. We came out of that bullshit, man.
Trying to follow and pursue your career, chasing the dream.
Right. Chasing the dream, but you're not in the rat race, man. That's all you. This system was set up when you came to the age was you to fail, man. These white people, man. The elder did a study, man. White people, their whole setup is the average white person, so-called white person, either might have over 100K. 100K. The average J, about probably like 20. Right. Less than that. That's set up, man. So you in a rat race from the beginning, man. You never gonna catch up to that shit, man.
Hell no. I got always gonna be at the bottom.
That's how it's set up.
Like the brother was saying, man, this is our way of living, man. Coming back to the scriptures, man. Because like you were going into, man, the ways of this world is death. The scripture is our life, man. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 15. It says, "See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. And that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy power, to walk in his ways and keep his commandments, and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Lord thy power shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. But if thy heart turn away, so that thou wilt not hear, and shall be drawn away and worship other gods and serve them, I denounce unto you this day that ye shall surely perish, and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land, whether you pass over Jordan to go possess it." That's going into every land that we went into, going into America now, man. You know, so the Lord gave it before us the decision of life and death, man. The scriptures, you either follow the scriptures and live, or follow the word and die, man. It's set before you. And you know, it's already predestined that the elect is going to choose life, and the 2/3 along with the rest of the world is going to choose death, man.
We drew that line in the sand, man.
Exactly.
We drew that line in the sand with like Moses, man. It's the same people coming back, man, in their lot, man. We drew that line in the sand. We chose to go with Moses, man.
That's right.
2/3 chose to go with the ways of Egypt and the ways of the world that they was already upholding, man. That's why we're in the wilderness right now. That's why they're gonna die off, man.
Exactly.
That's why they're gonna die off again.
Because this is the same lot as it was where we had to divide between the house of David and the house of Saul.
Yep.
We're you know, whether we be the men, we're building up the house of David here in Charlotte, man.
That's
you know, because the different temple, the temple is all getting built all throughout the world, man.
That's right.
You know, because that starts with us, man. We're the temple, man. It's like the scripture tell you that the temple of the Lord is not made by hand. You know, roughly paraphrasing. It's in us, man. So we're building the temples all over the four corners, wherever brothers reside at and push the word out. This is the temple, and all the 2/3 are in the house of Saul, man. And you see what happened. The Lord, he had placed David. You know, King David was a man after the Most High's heart, man. Well, King Saul was a reprobate, man. He chose not to follow in the commandments that Yahweh Shah told him to do. And what happened to him? He ended up dying, man.
Most High bugged his ass out.
But he took the spread away from him, man.
Matter of fact, let me bring this out right quick. Basically proving that the Most High don't dwell in the temple. This is Acts 7:48. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, and saith the prophet. So yeah, man, the Lord ain't dealing with none of these churches, none of these temples that were built with hands, man. The temple is within you, man.
Yeah, okay. Because that also goes back to because what they say in the churches, I chose God chose me. No, you didn't, man. That was preordained, man. Because these churches they don't try to uphold the scriptures like they say they do, man. Because if they uphold the scriptures like they say they do, they'll understand that reincarnation's in the scriptures, man. You can't choose the Most High chooses you, man. It don't work like that, man. That's showing that you got what? That the Lord, I can do what I want, and I can just call on the Lord when I right, nigga. That defeat the whole point of the scriptures, man. Exactly. Defeat the whole points of prophecies.
That's how precept. This 2 Corinthians 2:11. Let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right. We ain't ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Really, with them churches too, man. You know, that's part of the Esau devices. Christianity. What they say? They Pentecostal, AME, Baptist. They all type of different religions. You know what I'm saying? We ain't ignorant of Satan's devices, and we know that these pastors, they gotta have a 501c3 charter. And going back when the brother was talking about the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? They cover the faces of the judges thereof. We understand that Satan, which is, the devil, the so-called white man, how he cover our faces. basically saying, you know, the Negroes, you know what I'm saying, Judah is Negro or black. All that is just Satan device, just stirring our minds up, so we want to know the truth.